Welcome back. This is the second video in the series of learning how to use Terraform in Azure. In this particular video, we're going to run through the installation of Terraform and all the required tooling. So in this quick video, we're just going to install all the tools required for Terraform. We're going to start off by installing VSCode, which is a really great cross-platform, lightweight code editor by Microsoft. We're going to install and configure the Azure CLI. For those that don't know, the Azure CLI is a command line interface that allows us to hook into the Azure REST APIs and the Resource Manager APIs, and allows us to provision and manage infrastructure programmatically. Then we're going to go on and install some VS Code extensions, which will really help with authoring our Terraform configuration templates. It has some great IntelliSense and will really help us prevent creating errors in our code. And then finally, we're going to install Terraform. Well, we're not really going to install it. We're just going to download it, place it on our local drive, and then we're going to make sure that the operating system is aware of where it is so we can use it. So let's head over to our client machine. So the first thing we're going to install is VS Code. So head over to a browser, just type in VS Code download or install. It should be one of these top links. There we go. Choose the operating system that you're currently working on. Obviously, my case is Windows. Click on the download button. I've already got it installed, so I'm not going to download it a second time. Let's just confirm that it does work. Let's validate it. Search for VS Code and launch it. And there we go, all there. So it launches for the first time up to this Get Started page, so we're all good on that one. Next, we're going to install this Azure CLI. Same routine, head over to a browser, search for Azure CLI, download. Again, it should be one of these top links. Make sure you're downloading it from Microsoft. If you want to learn more about CLI, this is a really good documentation here, but you don't necessarily need to know too much for it for this particular course. If you're interested, leave a comment below and I'll do a deep dive course into this. So yeah, just navigate down, find the download the latest version. I've already got it installed, so I'm not going to download it again. We can validate it works by opening up in a command prompt, just type in AZ. And if you get a list of commands, it means it's installed and working. There we go. So we're good there. Next up, we're going to install or download Terraform. So let's head over to terraform.io. Click on this download button and obviously choose the version that you need for your operating system. In my case, it's Windows, so I'm going to download the 386 for my CPU architecture. It downloads a zip file. So if we have a look inside that, you'll see there's a single self-contained executable file. So let's just grab a copy of that. And what I like to do is place it on my C drive in a folder called Terraform. So I'll just place it in there. There we go. Now let's verify that that works. So open up a command prompt again and type Terraform. Okay, so we've got an error there. It's not recognized. That's because I've forgotten to add it to the path variable. So let's do that now quickly. So on Windows machine, if you type in the start menu and just type in env, or you can find it in the control panel, find this page, environment variables, and we need to add it to path so the operating system knows where to find this file. So if we edit path and just simply add a path to our folder, so in this case, C Terraform, C:\Terraform. Okay, save that. Make sure we save that. Let's clear some of this stuff down. And open up the command prompt again. Just verify that it works. And now if we type Terraform, it should work. There we go. So we've got all the commands. So while we've got the screen up, let's quickly talk about some of the commands that we're going to definitely cover throughout this course. Obviously init, that's critical. Plan, apply, destroy, we're definitely going to cover. We may cover output, and we'll probably cover validate later on when we start using the Azure DevOps pipelines. Oh, okay. One last thing we need to do is let's head over to our VS Code. We need to make sure that we've installed, well, we don't need to make sure, it's just nice to have an extension from HashiCorp. So if you go click on this button, let's make this a bit bigger. If you click on this extensions button in VS Code, search for Terraform. One of the first ones you'll see is this HashiCorp Terraform. It provides some really good syntax highlighting and auto completion. So make sure you've got that installed. Just click here. I've already got it installed. So we're good to go. Okay, so that's the end of this short video. In the next one, we're going to set up our Terraform workspace, create our first project, and learn the very basics and the concepts of Terraform. So stick around and the next video will be up shortly. Thanks for watching.